Hey folks, back with another little video. This time back with another sword review. Been a while since I've bought another sword. This one kind of fell into my laps the other day as a surprise. I wasn't really shopping for a sword. Came across this on the used market for a good price and jumped on it. Hanwei Practical XL Katana. In the world of backyard cutting, it's a pretty prestigious, borderline iconic sword in the backyard cutting world. A lot of good YouTubers have already shown this thing's worth, and I understand that Hanwei is ceasing production. Very recently ceased production, I think, so they are a dying breed now. So when I saw one for a good price, I decided to jump on it. It is in absolutely mint condition. I do not believe it was ever cut with. So I'm pretty sure what we were looking at here was the factory edge. I saw no blemishes whatsoever. For those of you not familiar with the Practical series, aptly named, it's a get her done kind of line from Hanwei. Proved to be very popular with backyard cutters looking for a performance blade, but not looking to break the bank on fancy fittings that are just going to get mucked up, you know what I mean? Speaking of the fittings, again, Practical series, very simple. Has a suede, feels like a suede material, very different for Ito wrapping. They call it the axe handle. I see why. Compared to some of my other swords, it's a chunky monkey. Very, very, very plain Fuji. Nothing, or Kashira, sorry. Nothing to the Kashira to speak of, just plain iron. A little bit of dimpling around what would have been the Shitodome on a higher end sword. Again, with the Manuki, or just a dark brass floral bouquet thing. It's a plastic Samigawa, so not a real, not real ray skin, just plastic. Again, a very plain Fuji and a very, very plain iron Tsuba. Very nice Habaki though. I was surprised. The Habaki has some nice claw mark engraving to it. I hope you can see that on the camera. But the Habaki, the brass collar here I'm referring to, has some nice touches to it, some nice dress up. Also some nice touches and dress up as the Hamon. It's a two-tone blade. The Shinoji ridge right here is a high gloss, and the main flat of the blade, I believe the Mune, is kind of a frosted look. And again, a nice Hamon to it. So differentially hardened. Some more specs on this sword. It is Hanwei's 1566 steel that they use on many of their blades. The Practical XL is for heavy competitive cutting. It's a 28.5-inch blade length, an 11-inch handle length with an overall of 40.5, weighs 2 pounds 11 ounces, which is on the heavier side of it's on the heavier side of swords. Feels heavier. I don't know if it's the balance. I think the point of balance is marked at about 5 inches from the guard. It's a little front heavy, a little blade heavy, chunky handle. Most sword reviewers who I've watched on YouTube call this the beast, and I see why. It is definitely a beast of a cutter. Haven't talked about the saya. The saya is a standard black saya with I don't believe there's any buffalo horn, just a simple kurigata. I did like an Iaido tie on the Sageo. It didn't come tied. I don't think they do come tied in a butterfly knot or anything like that from the factory. Again, I believe this one to be factory original. No modifications to it from the time it was sold to the time that I got it that I can see anyhow. So anyway, as always, I took this sword out to the backyard and took it out to the cutting stand. Ran it through some usual suspects, including some pool noodles, some straw beach mats that were soaked overnight, and a variety of different cutting mediums, bottles, laundry detergent bottles, which are really tough cut. Anyway, I'll let you be the judge. I'll take you out to the backyard with the Hanwei Practical XL Katana right now. This time, the Hanwei Practical XL Katana. And yeah, as you can see, for a guy who's a little out of practice, haven't cut in many months, been doing some camping trips, as you could see, kind of juggling all that with a new job, so been pretty demanding. Doesn't mean I don't still have a soft spot for shiny razor sharp steel, because I do. Anyway, yeah, definitely a workout on the upper body. It's definitely one of the heavier swords that I own. It's a wide 1.1 inch, 0.43, I think 1.43 inches wide across the blade. One of the widest blades I own, next to maybe the Cold Steel Tactical Katana machete, but it's that wide and thin. It's got a wide, very thin profile, wide blade, razor sharp. Could be touched up, but it's very sharp out of the box, no doubt about that. That with a lot of blade presence in it, 28.5 inch blade. Good chunky handle to give you a good heavy grip. I don't mind this chunky handle. I'm kind of talking about it like it's a bad thing, but no, it feels nice, I gotta say. Anyway, folks, that is my first impressions of the Hanwei Practical XL Katana. As always, folks, I hope you found this informative, and thanks for watching. Bye.